What's going on, my truckers? Welcome to my trucking news. I just want to give you the clip of this now. Basically, EPA gives California green light to ban new gas-powered cars, sets stricter truck emission standards. So this happened on December 18th. The EPA allowed California to proceed with its advanced clean cars 2 and heavy-duty omnibus regulations. So what that means is by 2035, all new passenger vehicles sold in California must be zero direct emissions, while truck engines must reduce nitrogen oxide emissions by 75% and particulate matter by 50%. This will definitely put truck drivers out of business. Right now, according to Landline and what I've seen in the past as well, I really think that Donald Trump will definitely reject this. And the reason why is because back in 2019, he said something very similar to this. The Trump administration is revoking California's federal waiver on emissions in order to produce far less expensive cars for the consumer, while at the same time making cars substantially safer. This will lead to more production because of this pricing and safety. So, my truckers, Trump's going to probably come back in. He's going to switch all that. You might not think he's doing something for truck drivers, but in this case, he will be pushing back on EPA, I believe. Let's get into today's video. We have a great show for you, and we'll go more in depth on this right here. But that was the major public announcement that the EPA is allowing, giving the green light to California to start back up on these emissions.
It's gonna be a big home. That never gets old.
What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Have a few things we want to cover today. Hopefully by now you guys have found some parking if you're driving and listening to the show. Hopefully I could keep you awake for a little bit. Oh, this is from Minnesota State Patrol. They put out this video shows why it is important to stay in your vehicle until help arrives after a crash. Luckily, no one was hurt this morning when 3 people inside a disabled pickup on Interstate 94 in St. Michael got out and ran in traffic. But there was some very close calls that could have turned tragic. If you are involved in a crash, call 911. It says here, move your vehicle to a safe nearby location if you can. Stay inside your vehicle buckled up until help arrives. Turn on your hazard lights so other drivers can see you. It says here, facing the possibility of being involved in another crash can be scary, but staying inside your vehicle and remaining buckled up will give you more protection from being hit by other drivers than getting hit on foot. So tell me that right there. Is it more safe to be in the vehicle and buckled up, or take your chances of playing Frogger? Man, see, close calls, man. I'm telling you, very scary. Oh, he's gonna hit it. Oh, barely dodged it. Ah, yep, I hit it right there. I'm telling you, man. Oh, barely. Whew. I'm telling you. Oh my God. And then they get out of the car and run. Super scary. Okay, so EPA gives California a green light to ban new gas-powered cars, set stricter truck emission standards. So before I get into this right here, the Biden administration is doing everything they can to stay their course. A lot of people say that they don't think Trump will do anything for them, but I'll tell you this right here. I truly believe that Trump will definitely kick this back into the gutter. So it says here, EPA gives California green light to ban new gas-powered cars, set stricter truck emission standards. The EPA has granted waivers for California Advanced Clean Cars 2 and heavy-duty omnibus low NOx regulations, allowing the state to move forward with stricter vehicle emission standards while similar rules are being challenged in federal court. On Wednesday, December 18th, the EPA allowed California to proceed with its advanced Clean Cars 2 and heavy-duty omnibus regulations. So by 2035, all new passenger vehicles sold in California must be zero direct emission, while truck engines must reduce nitrogen oxide emissions by 75% in particulate matter by 50%. Now, that's California has received the federal government blessings to implement stricter vehicle emission standards. Other states have the option to adopt those standards. Currently, 12 states have rules to adopt advanced clean cars too. 9 states have opted to apply heavy-duty omnibus rules. It says here that the EPA's waiver comes just weeks before a new administration takes over the White House, which likely will not have granted the waivers. However, a new administration can revoke the waivers, a move that President-elect Donald Trump will likely make. And the reason why they believe that he will make that is because back in 2019, he wrote this: the Trump administration is revoking California's federal waiver on emissions in order to produce far less expensive cars for the consumer, while at the same time making the car substantially safer. This will lead to more production because of this pricing and safety. So, Mother Truckers, it's one of those things where I truly believe that the Biden administration is doing everything that they can, set all the rules that they can, but at the end of the day, Trump would jump in and he could revoke all this. Some people are scared that his relationship with Elon Musk might change, but I think in this situation he will revoke this because it's America first. If you want to make all vehicles electric and you want to make people to have to change their engines and just so many things in the truck industry by 2035, reduce emissions by 75%, it's just going to cost Americans, hardworking Americans, just thousands upon hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I truly believe that President Trump will come in and revoke this. But as of now, yeah, the EPA is jumping in and allowing California to do what they always do their best to ruin middle-class, hardworking people's lives. Mud Truckers, comment down below. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon.